Hi, welcome back to Technology Review. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Technology Review TV. That's facebook.com/Technology Review TV. Or go to my website at macjacksonjr.com. That's macjacksonjr.com. In this segment, we call it the Green Energy Technology. What is green energy technology? Well, this is where I talk about electric cars, electric vehicles, electric bike, green energy, and of course, the Internet of Things, home automation, and the like. So let's start with the electric bikes. What is an electric bike? Well, think of your mountain bike with a powerful but small electric motor on the back wheel. Some you will find in the front wheel, but mostly in the back wheel, and a powerful but small battery that's underneath the seat or between the seat and the gearbox where you pedal from. And what this technology does, folks, it gives you pedal assist. So as you're going up a hill, the electric motor takes place and gives you that extra torque to get you up that hill and takes you further in your riding. It's great for commuting, and you don't have to have a motorcycle's license because you are governed by how fast you can ride these bikes, that is, about 21 miles per hour. But I have seen some of them that break that and have been hacked into, if you would, and could ride them much faster. But anyways, they're great bikes. If you get a chance to take a look at them, definitely do a Google search for electric bikes in your area. You'll find some great bikes that are out there. So Donor's bikes are very, very good. There's Flex EVs are amazing bikes, and they have thin tires and thick tires. So definitely check those out. Electric cars. Well, I've always talked about electric cars in this show, and I'm in a market right now for a new vehicle. I'm looking at an electric car, folks. That's right, just looking. Still saving on the Tesla, but the Model 3 is available. It's coming out. It's out now. The Tesla's starting to release the Model 3 for people who've already purchased it, reserved their Tesla last year for their Model 3. The Model 3s are being released. It's an amazing looking car. The reviews that I've seen of the Tesla Model 3, it's totally different what you think about using a car, electric vehicle. It's very unique, especially the instrument panel. You got to check it out. There's several videos on YouTube. I'll put some on our Facebook page as well. But the instrument panel, it's all done from a center iPad in the screen, right? So everything in the instrumentation on the front has been removed. Everything is controlled by this iPad. Even opening up the glove box, kind of unique and different. You used to reaching underneath and pulling a latch. No, you press a button on the screen. So that's going to be really interesting to see how the public's going to like that. But it's really cool. So that's my first look at it. It's a very, very cool car. And the best part about it, besides all the other little gimmicks we use for it, is that it's for $35,000, folks. It's right in that well point of making this a vehicle that the public will jump on and purchase lots of them. So then the technology will change and new versions will come out. But with that said, there are lots of other companies. That Lucid Air is another amazing looking vehicle. Get a chance to look at that one. Lucid Air was created from some of the engineers that left Tesla and went to create Lucid Air. Their electric vehicle is another incredible looking car. And Faraday Futures, they're still in the running, folks, coming out with electric vehicle also. Those are some of them that are out. But with that said, there are the gas powered vehicles that are now entering the electric industry as well, coming out with their version of electric cars. So you may want to check out that. For example, the Chevy Bolt, B-O-L-T, B as in Bob, Chevy Bolt. That car should be released here in the next, it's available now, that is. It's available now. It's about 230 miles to a charge. 230 miles to a charge. It's one of the longest riding vehicles that are pure electric that's out there in the market today, outbeating the Leaf, the Nissan Leaf, and others. So you may want to check out. The Bolt looks very, very good. Check out some of the videos we have on our Facebook page. Also, you can go to YouTube and do a search for the Chevy Bolt. But the one I'm looking at is the Chevy Volt, V-O-L-T, for right now. And here's the reason why. The Volt over the Tesla. Price. Strictly price. It's bigger, and also gives you a small gas tank and a small engine that basically works like a generator. Yes, it's a hybrid, but not going into hybrid where it's not all electric. For example, the Volt, the electric motor works strictly through the wheels turn strictly through electric motor. So the engine is used to keep the batteries charged, almost like a governor or alternator, keeping the batteries revved up, using the engine to do that. I've heard of users or owners of the Chevy Volt. They were saying they're getting 1,000 miles to a tank of gas. 1,000 miles, folks, because all they need to do is plug the car in. Now, a lot of plugging places where you can charge your vehicles are free. So if you put a little gas in the car, and you always make sure that you plug it in at work, while you're at work, you always have fuel to drive your car. So that's pretty interesting, right? I would think so. So those are just some of my comments I would have about electric vehicles. I'd like to talk about a new technology that I just was introduced to a couple weeks ago, and I'm a part of their program. It uses a technology called beacon technology. Beacon technology is a technology that sends out a signal or broadcasts a signal to Android devices that are nearby. It uses technology from Android called the Android Google Nearby technology, meaning that you'll get a notice on your smartphone, your Android smartphone, message. And if you decide to click on a message, well, that will take you to a website. And it uses Bluetooth technology. So what it is, folks, is a little fob, and I will have one on the show to bring you here in a couple of weeks. A little fob device that you carry with you, and it broadcasts a signal like 150 to 300 feet. Yeah, 300 feet, that's it, 300 feet from where you're at in a radius. And you could have up to 40 character message on that could be broadcast. So when a user has their smartphone, it broadcasts this message on their smartphone that shows like a notification. So the end user that has their smartphone, right now it's Android, they can click on the message, and the message can take them to a website. You can talk about selling your product or services, or going to my website, macjacksonjr.com, for example, and to get additional information. Or I could say, click here for a free report on identity theft and fraud. And they click there, and then all of a sudden they'll get my free report sent to everybody. So it almost works like a billboard. When folks say, well, Mac, what is this type of advertising? Think of it as you're going down the freeway, and as you go down the freeway, you notice a billboard, and as it passes you, you're reading it as you're driving down the freeway, but once you get past it, you don't see it anymore. Same thing goes for this beacon technology. If you're in the radius where the signal is sent to your smart device, cool, great. As soon as you pass that, you no longer see that message on your phone. And if this becomes annoying to you and you don't want to see any of that anymore, well, you just go into your phone and settings and tell it that you wish to turn off the nearby messages or notifications so it doesn't show up on your phone. This works, the same technology, folks. You probably see this all the time within Facebook. If you have friends that are near where you're at in your city, Facebook sends you a notification that says your friend, whoever it may be, is nearby. Well, what does that mean? Well, Facebook wants you to say, click, hey, I'm nearby. You'd like to meet for coffee or talk or whatever, or say hi or what have you. That type of technology is what they're using in this phone. It's not intrusive, and as a cybersecurity expert, I can tell you it's not intrusive, and it does not transmit any data to your phone or receives any data from your phone. So it's protected that way. And also the company that sells these beacon technologies, they test out each of the websites that you want your customers or prospects to click on, and they make sure there's no illicit information being distributed, like pornography or drugs or anti-political things of that nature. That would not be reputable for the company. This company that I use right now is called Asirvia, A-S-I-R-V-I-A. Asirvia, yes, ASIRVIA.com. If you go to that website, ASIRVIA.com/MJCCLV, LV again, number 1, and you'll find information about it. I will have a device about it and have some more in our next episodes as well on our show here, Technology Review. But it's really cool technology. I talk about it because there's another beacon that the bad guys use, and we talk about that as well, but this beacon is a good one that the good guys use. So it's great for advertising. It's what our society is moving towards, using technology for advertising, and it's something that's here to stay, and it is very, very safe and pretty cool to use. If you'd like to find more information about it, contact me at macjacksonjr.com or my website. Send me at info@macjacksonjr.com. We'll be glad to talk about it. Guys, have a great weekend. everything. And we will see you guys here at Technology Review next week. Bye for now. Thank you.